fucking. Oh, I thought you were really gonna fucking put your shirt on like that. You want my hat? Wait, so the sun
You want to sit down over here?
You want the hat so the sun
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, so we're back again with a new tequila. Look at this. Booyah! I have Hornitos and regular. I'm not a big fan.
I hate
None of us.
I hate Hornitos. The regular silver is fucking garbage. But
I don't know. But I don't know. It's añejo, aged 18 months.
and whiskey barrels.
And double aged whiskey barrel. So we're gonna give it a try. Cantinero, why don't we discuss this? All right, here you go.
Yeah, here you go.
All right. So the topics of today is gonna be ESPN. How about the
fights.
The Shakur fight
And what's his name? Jesse Magdaleno fight.
Jesse Magdaleno. I didn't see Jesse Magdaleno, so you're gonna have to film on that. But I saw Shakur's. And then when opinions, we're gonna be discussing. Somebody told me about DMT. If you guys don't know what DMT is, almost what the peyote, mushrooms, cybersalin, I cannot pronounce it. Those kind of things that ayahuasca, those things that Native American used to take to get in touch with the Mother Earth or the Creator, and we're gonna be discussing that to see where we're going for this. But first, we did not have our little, so we just gotta do shots, all right? So get us started on the ESPN fight because I believe you know.
Wait, I watched all of them. So quick keynotes from the Tuesday Shakur Stevenson fight. So Ramirez or something like that. I don't know how to say his name.
That's my cousin.
Ramirez, yeah, it might be his cousin, even though he's Cuban, but it's all right. Whatever. We all Latin.
That's my cousin.
He was
the same
slave owner. Yeah, you're right. He was the last guy to beat Shakur Stevenson, and he
An amateur?
in the amateurs in the Olympics.
So he's an Olympic.
And then so he got a first round KO, and he's 3-1 because he lost his pro debut.
No shit.
Yeah.
The Cuban?
Yeah.
Man.
So that was kind of cool that he got he's getting back on the track now. But I think Shakur Stevenson fight, I watched it. You say you watched the highlights. I think Shakur Stevenson's defense is it's where he's gonna shine. He's stepping it up offensively, and I think he needs to realize, in my opinion, that he's way bigger than some of these guys, and that can't hurt him. I think he's too defensive minded. And then once he took the other guy's hardest shot, he realized like, oh, he can't hurt me, and that's when he went on the offensive. And he took a couple shots more than regular, but then he got the body shot KO that you said you saw, and it was just a beautiful fucking body shot.
So he's a big fighter for his weight division to begin with. So
he was fighting at 126, and this one was at 130, and he was still big.
Okay, so he's probably a
He's
solid
like
140 pounder.
Yeah. So you know the way I get big at 130, he probably gets maybe even a little bit bigger than that.
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay. So I met him. He's 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah.
He's pretty tall.
He's a tiny bit taller than me. So
I think it's a lot of he's still growing up in the professional realm, and I believe that in the amateur realm that there's not too many body shots throwing, and he needs to
take advantage of that.
Yeah, because he stopped it. The other guy took all his shots.
Yeah.
His clean shot, bam, bam, and it's like, if you got a good.
A lot of them haven't transitioned yet to be.
Well, that's
a pro.
exactly,
pro.
and that's the issue that
I think
Ramirez had. He lost his pro debut.
Headhunter?
No, but I'm saying like the Ramirez kid that
transition.
Before he didn't have that transition. He lost his pro debut. But the weird part about Ramirez is he got back with his amateur coach from the Cuban days, and now he's doing better. But now I think after 4 fights in, he's seeing that little bit of a difference, and that's what made the difference.
So I'm glad that Shakur is making a name for himself. There's a lot of comparison. I don't like to compare fighters because we're all different. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, there's some styles that are similar, but we're all different fighters. I'm hoping nothing but the best. I like the ESPN is stepping in and doing shows without
fans.
But even in the after interview, he said like it's not the same when you land a good shot. It's not that wow.
Crowd,
so it becomes a thing. I'm a
We talked about this before. It's not going to be the same.
Well, yeah, but
fighters will know it's not going to be the same.
Marcos described it, but I'm a real wow type of guy. If I hear somebody and I hear wow, that's just fire, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they stop making fucking, you know how they do on movies or in jokes, and then the audience start and laughing. That would be good.
Yeah. It's like this is the best comparison I can think of. Everybody has played Street Fighter, right? You remember when that dude, you get your ass beat and the dude pops out in the corner?
Oh, it's Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. And he just yells, Toasty! That is the crowd yelling out in a fucking fight, and they cheer when the big shot lands. That's the difference. And it just makes you want to go so much harder. And that's what you're talking about.
Yes.
They need the Street Fighter crowd. They're like,
yeah.
The hype, right?
All right. So then we also had the fights on Thursday night. And this was one, me and Fat Jesus, the bartender, the cantinero, we were watching it together. And we were watching the whole card, and we watched Adam Lopez fight, right? And so I thought, he was doing a great job boxing, but I thought it was a little biased from the commentators. Because they were mentioning in the early rounds, they showed the percentages of power punches that were getting landed. And the guy that wasn't the favorite was landing better punches. He was landing harder punches, pushing Adam Lopez back. And then after 3 rounds, they started focusing in and only showing the percentages of jabs. And I'll give you that, Lopez was landing more jabs, but his face was starting to swell by that point. And it was a 10-round fight. By the end of the fight, Adam Lopez won, but his face was swollen. And I just felt like the commentators were just... They were going biased, and they were clinging on any little thing they could to make Adam Lopez sound like he was really winning, to sell it even more. Even though he was boxing a little bit better, but at the same time, it's like, if I was in that fight, if I was the physical fighter in that fight, I would have preferred to have been his opponent. Because Adam Lopez took more damage, even though the other guy got hit more.
It's understandable. The commentator is going to please the network.
Or the promoter on this one.
The house fighter, right?
Yeah.
Of course, okay, so moving up, Sergeant, DMT. What is DMT, Flaco?
We're not done.
Yeah, we are.
We got one more fight.
Which one?
Jesse Magdaleno and Vicente.
Jesse Magdaleno and Vicente was good?
That was
it was a decent fight. I was not impressed by Magdaleno. Yeah, I wasn't impressed by him.
He got some good knockdowns, right?
Yeah, a couple good knockdowns.
You wasn't impressed because the hype, or your expectations were high?
Or just because he's a world-class fighter, on top 10, I think, right?
I think so.
I wasn't impressed by what he had.
And he
but he's young. He's got some learning to do, and I don't know.
I think he has. But
I will say this: out of the Magdaleno family, he has the best potential.
Yeah.
How many out of 3, right?
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them.
And the only other one that's like really hyped up and known is Diego, the oldest one. So, and he's the youngest.
And he got his ass whooped by.
But with his fight, there was a lot of controversy in his fight because he knocks the guy down, and then a couple rounds later, he gets hit low, and the referee is literally like about to step in. You see his hand in the way. And Vicente, I don't know if he's Dominican or some from that
Republic, I think.
Yeah, I think he's Dominican. And he steps in, throws a right hand, and knocks Magdaleno down. They take 2 points from him because he hit him low before that, and then he hit him after when the referee was literally about to call in. And then a couple rounds later, he
that's a judgment call, right?
Yeah, and then but I'm not saying it's like like it was a bad judgment. It's a good judgment. But then I thought Vicente started to go for broke in the wrong ways. Like he already saw he could hurt him to the head. Kept going to the body. Hit him low a couple more times. And got more points taken away. And then eventually got himself disqualified in the 10th round.
What the fuck?
In a fight that he probably could have, if he would have stepped up and just thrown more to the head.
Who's the police guy?
He probably could have knocked
remember
out.
that old heavyweight they used to? Andrew Galata. Oh my god.
He used to do that too?
Oh hell yeah. He was horrible at it too.
Like low blows and shit.
Yeah, every time he
once he was done, he'd just throw low blows until they disqualified him.
Well, he did that too.
I never lost a fight. I got disqualified 10 times though.
Yeah. Right. But he had to be
loopholes, right?
I think Vicente had a shot to win this fight by KO, even though he had been knocked down so many times and lost so many points.
Correct.
And did you guys watch? You said you watched it. You felt underwhelmed with him, and you felt like he was getting hyped up a little bit more than he deserved.
Vicente?
No, Jesse Magdaleno.
Oh yeah, Jesse. I just don't see him. I don't see him doing.
You think he's too small for 126?
Kind of do. I don't think he'll do so good in the higher, like the championship
the
level.
Elite level
of 126. I mean, you could prove me wrong, but that'd be nice.
I mean, he is a hard puncher, but I don't know if his chin is ready for the top 126.
I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
There's something missing. I don't know. There's something. But maybe he can get in the future. I don't know.
Maybe he needs to learn how to put the body into the punches or something.
Maybe. I don't know. He seems like he does because he knocked him down a couple times. Though one time he did knock him down because he said they ran into the punch. You know?
Moving on.
So,
Good boy.